Welcome back to this Thursday. We had another good virtual class last night with Chris leading that class. The next one for the CFW community is tomorrow, Friday, 11:45. However, today at 1 p.m. we have a collaboration with the Golden Hawk. So for the Zoom link, you can get that through the Instagram, Wilfred Laurier's Instagram, which is to be found at WLU Recreation. So if you see their post today, you can get the link there, guys, and it'll be through Zoom as well. So you would just log in, just like a regular class that we've been providing you through Zoom. Okay, I'm gonna pass over to Chris for today's workout.
Okay guys, so today's workout we have an EMOM 20. Today's is more of a skill / active recovery day, so it's not your typical cardio style workout. It's more about working on some movements. In the first minute, you're gonna go for 10 to 20 alternating shoulder taps. After you've done that, you're gonna go for 10 to 20 gorilla rows in the second minute. In the third minute, you're gonna do 5 dumbbell squat cleans per side. And then in the fourth minute, you're gonna go for 20 hollow reps. All of this stuff here, guys, you can gauge your rep range by how long it's taking you, or by how difficult you find the progression. So for example, if the gorilla rows, you have a weight at home that you're having a pretty tricky time doing 10 with, stay at 10, you don't have to do more. If you have something a little bit lighter, you can go towards that 20 rep range. Every single round, you should be getting at least 20 to 30 seconds of rest. So you're gonna do your movement for about 30-ish seconds, let's say, and then you're gonna rest for about 30-ish seconds before you get into your next movement, focusing on your body positioning more than anything and what's feeling engaged and activated. Pass it over to Eddie for the afterburner.
Afterburner, we finally get to put that Turkish Get-up together to do the entire movement. So we've been working on that sit-up, we've been working on that bridge position. Now we actually get up the entire way. We're doing an EMOM, so every minute on the minute you're doing one on the right side, one on the left side, or vice versa. Depending on your weight, that Turkish Get-up might take you 20 to 30 seconds just to do the one side. So you might be working for 40 seconds, if not almost the entire minute, before it's time to get into the next one. So again, depending on your weight, depending on how you find this movement, don't be surprised if you're working for the almost entire minute. But we're going for 5 minutes, and we get to put it all together, which we will explain it in the afterburner video.
Okay, for the warm-up today, guys, we have a 7-minute AMRAP. I want you guys to do this at an easy pace, so you're not trying to rush it. You're just focusing on each movement, the engagement it brings. So we're starting off with 10 T raises. We're gonna start off on our stomach. We're working on the muscles between the shoulder blades here. So your hands are gonna go out into a T shape. We're just gonna raise those hands up as high as you can off the ground. Remember not to shrug your shoulders into your ears. So keep those shoulders down towards the hips. Hold it for a second, come back down to neutral, bring it back up right away, squeezing those back muscles for 10 reps. Once you're done that, we're gonna go into alternating shoulder taps. We're gonna do this from the top of the push-up today in our warm-up. In the workout, we're gonna try them wall facing. We'll go over that demo in the workout. So for the push-up, make sure that trunk is nice and tight, low back is nice and flat, butt's nice and tight, and we're just gonna shift all the weight into one hand, lean over, touch the alternate shoulder. We're going for, again, steady pace. Don't try to rush this, guys. We're working on our balance and try not to let your core go as you do that. Once you're done that, we're gonna get into some spider lunges. So again, top of the push-up, we're gonna step 1 foot forward, drop the elbow down as low as we can, then go back to neutral, top of the push-up, step your foot back, switch sides with style like Yash just did, obviously is an option. Or you can just take the normal human approach and just step a leg forward. Either one, I'll leave that up to you. And then once you're done 10 of those, back up to our feet for some squats. On the way down, nice and slow for tempo for the first few, just to feel it out. Make sure that back and chest stays tall. Then we're gonna stand it up, squeezing our butt. Just feel out those squats. Hopefully you feel that engagement in the hamstrings. Get that mobility working for you. Finally, when you're done 7 minutes of that, guys, we're gonna stop and get into the 60-second body tightener. Yash, dared me to say that without smirking. I think I failed. I smirked anyways. We're going for that lying on our stomach. We're gonna press our hands into the wall here. We're gonna try to keep that rib cage tucked in tight, which is a little bit tougher because we're on the ground. The whole point of this exercise, you're gonna squeeze your butt. You can point your toes away from your body. And you're just gonna actively try to keep the shoulder blades retracted, so back and down as you press into that wall. Don't forget to breathe on this one here, guys. Keep tension throughout that whole body, as the name suggests, for 60 seconds. We'll see you in the walk.
Okay, getting ready for the EMOM here, 20 minutes. Going for 5 rounds, starting with your shoulder taps. So you guys are getting into that, using that wall to get into the wall facing shoulder tap. First, you're going to start off by finding, as a progression one, find a progression that allows you to put weight into the shoulders, where you do not compromise your midline or you lose any activation of your legs. Once you find that, you can go into a shoulder tap, one to the inside. If you find that's easy, feel free to walk yourself a little closer to the wall. It doesn't have to be all the way inverted. Move little by little. Same thing. In that position, you're trying to keep that midline and legs nice and active. If you find that you've lost that connection and that activation, move yourself down. But if not, move a little bit closer to the wall, trying to get your body up against the wall where the thighs do not touch, the stomach does not touch you guys as you do those shoulder taps. And again, as you do that, you're going to be challenged to lose that midline or activation of the legs. Find the progression, the angle that is right for you. Okay, maybe it's one step at a time. You do one round, next round, maybe another step closer to the wall until you find that progression. Once you've done the 10 to 20 shoulder taps at the progression you're comfortable, your next minute is the gorilla rows. We're going to use the paint cans here for your rows. So getting into a hinge position, almost remaining deadlift, where you drop your chest, but your back is flat, knees are slightly back to keep some hamstring activation. From there, you're gonna row one side up to the side of your stomach, then lower that can as you raise the other one. Once you get going, they're going to move almost together. One's lowering while the other one is being raised, okay? You're going for 10 to 20 gorilla rows within that minute. Rest a little bit if you have time to rest. Then you're going into your dumbbell squat clean, where on this movement, we're going for 5 on both sides, so 10 total. So, dumbbell clean. So, starting from the floor, you're gonna deadlift it up, you're gonna drive it up, roll that dumbbell over the shoulders into the rack position while you drop into the squat, come out of the squat, back down for 5 total on that one side. I'll let you guys do a couple here. Notice how fluid the movement is. If it's too much to think about it, then break it up, catch it in that power position, and then guide yourself down into the squat, okay? Find the progression that allows you to move fluid in this movement, okay, for those 5 on both sides. Once you've done that, on the final minute to end the round, you're finishing off with a 20-second hollow rock. You guys had those body tighteners in the warm-up. Now we're putting it together. So hollow hold, you're going to keep your mid to low back touching the floor, so mid to upper back and off the floor. Legs are straight, point the toes, squeeze the heels, squeeze the thighs together. If possible, maybe arms are overhead, but if they are overhead, they're locked out, they're straight at the elbows, they're not bent at the elbow. If that's not available to you, you can go into T shape, so arms out to the side, or even in the A shape where the arms are by the hips. Pick the progression that you're still able to activate your lats, so shoulders are nice and tight as you're doing that hollow hold. Okay, that's how you finish your last round, or your movements for the round before you start your next round, guys. Going for 20 minutes, which is 5 rounds today. Have fun with this workout. We'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you're not getting too tired of our Turkish Get-ups. We're
Got
doing the full progression today. Starting off on our backs here, guys, working on our stability. So what we're thinking about here is control. I want you guys really focusing on control. You can kind of burn through this moving quickly and then kind of miss the point on a lot of the positions. So if you get through it a little bit quicker, that's fine, but as Eddie mentioned, it might take you about 20 to 25 seconds just to do one. So we're starting off, whatever arm is in the air, same knee is in the air, your foot's gonna go off at about a 45-degree angle, your hand is gonna be straight out the side of the body. We're gonna roll using your core and trunk onto an elbow and then the planted palm. From here, we're gonna push that hip way up in the air, making that tripod here, and then we're gonna bring the heel through, catching it into the lunge. So now we stand up, we're at the bottom of the lunge, we're gonna stand all the way up here. Keep your eyes on the object if you can here, guys, at all times. As soon as you look away, you might start losing your balance or strength. Then we're gonna step back into that lunge, planting your hand out to the side, making that bridge, swinging your foot through, butt comes down to the ground, and then we're gonna alternate all the way down to the ground. Then you're gonna switch arms, do the other side. I'll just let Yash kind of take you through this one. So switching opposite leg up in the air, he's gonna stand it up, rolling onto the heel, onto that bottom of the lunge position, standing it up, eyes are still on the object, taking that lunge back, hand down, foot through the window, and rolling it back down. Enjoy the afterburn.